What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Cool Crypto Show. Your boy at Cool Crypto. I see some people already here in the comment section, man. This is awesome. You guys are here early. I really appreciate everybody stopping by. Let's see who's here at the comment section here. We got Roderick Mitchell giving us the sunglasses emoji. Really appreciate you, brother. Thank you for stopping by. We got Ray. Greetings from Cabo Cabo, man. No invite. And best of all, man, we got Study Crypto. Hey, man, did you bring enough for everybody? We got Ray. What's going on? Congrats on 1K. Oh, that's right, man. So really cool announcement for everybody who's part of the Lillian tribe. We got Study Crypto, who's part of the team, who just hit 1K on Twitter. Make sure that you guys go ahead and follow him. He does a lot of great illustrations, or I'll just keep it at illustrations there, but he does some great art and some really cool designs on his work. So just make sure that you guys give him a follow at Study Crypto on Twitter. We got Jimmy Maddox giving us that rocket to the moon, baby, because we're going to the moon and nothing less. If anything, we'll go beyond the moon, but that's a little bit later. We got John Pacheco, big turnout. Yes, sir, big turnout. You know what? And the reason why I say we're going to have some special guests tonight, guys, is because last week you guys already saw, man, we had Saitama CEO, Russell Armand. We had FTX CEO, Sam Bankman-Fried. And best of all, we had Max Equation, man. He wanted to get in contact with Barney, and he made it happen. And guess what? He's back. He is back, but let me get you guys a couple more guests real quick before I go through a couple more comments here. I got none other than my guy, Barney, the CTO of Lillian Finance, and Luis Figueroa. We might be getting a couple more people joining us shortly. That's all going to depend on their timing. And, obviously they have their own things that they're doing. But guys, please, Barney and Luis, I need you guys to comment on this right now. We got Sam Bankman-Fried giving us a shout out here, man. You're muted, buddy. You're muted.
If he can search through other people's couch cushions and come up collectively with $350 and offer it to me, I might help him out. But I'm not interested in the deal he offered last time. Sorry.
There you go, Sam. The ball's in your court, buddy. Big things are happening, man. So we got Derek Hind over here. Cool Crypto, man. I love that stuff. Local Crypto, Hopkins Transportation. We got Delta 107, me here. I see you, buddy. Thank you for stopping by. Really appreciate you. We got Lewis Crypto Bolts also in the comment section. We got Matthew. Thank you for joining, Matthew. Really appreciate it. Adam Anderson, thank you for stopping by. HW with the Rockets once again. I have lost everything, and I hope LY helps me recover. Hey, man, if you bought your bag early enough, if you still have time, Tier 1 is imminent. So if you haven't bought it, now is the time. Talk to him, Lewis. Give him a little bit of knowledge right there, man.
I'm here for I missed it last time, right? I was on for a while, and then I logged off, and you were like, you missed all my special guests. So I was like, I'm not missing it live this time.
Yeah, man. We had Barney. Who did we have? We had the CEO of Saitama, and who else?
We had Max, we had Sam, we had Russ. You know who we're missing, though? We're missing Jeff. I really miss Jeff Pesos.
Yeah, man, many pesos. That guy is killing it on Telegram.
Hey, real quick, I'm gonna be me, just because that's all I can be. I am in here, and I know Lewis is in here because we wanted to actually have an opportunity to talk about crypto that's not our crypto. Just the market itself. That being said, cool. I love you, brother. Will you take our little logo out of the top so people don't think this is a Lily sponsored thing?
No, this is not sponsored in any way, shape, or form, guys. I just usually have my logo set up.
We love you for it. We do, bro. We love you for it.
There you go.
The views expressed by me and Lewis this evening are not that of Lillian Finance or Lillian Bay Foundation. We are not financial advisors. This is not financial advice, just our own personal opinions on the crypto market. So please do your own research and spend your money accordingly. Whew. Well, legal will be off my ass now. I'm good.
How about you, Lewis? You want to get it out of the way too, or you're good?
Barney does it for us, man. Barney's the umbrella.
So, in other words, just to kind of keep it PG, we are here, guys, to shoot the shit on crypto and what's currently happening with the market. But before we start shooting the shit, guys, for me, when I'm having conversations like these, I usually like to have some booze with me. So I want you guys to give me some emojis. Let's do a cool sunglass emoji if you want me to have a Lagunitas, or if you guys want me to have a Deftones. Let's see. We could do a rocket ship for Deftones and a emoji with glasses for Lagunitas. We'll wait for it in the comment section. In the meantime, I'll go through a couple more. We got Raymond Ayala. This guy right here is my #1 supporter, man. He's been subscribed to the channel since day one, man, and he always manages to leave that sunglass emoji on every video. He does not miss one. We got Angel Castillo. What's up, brother? Saludos from Miami. Good to see you. Matthew, you the man. Sam Bankman, man. Thank you, DeFi. See, told you, #1 fan. We got TKO Addict in the house. Another will help me be rich again. So this guy. I have a feeling, I have a strong stigma that the same guy who is doing the Sam Bigman Freed account is doing the other ones that he's doing. But
well, you know, the dedication alone for the time it takes to do that, you know, bravo. You have way more time than I do.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so we got Jim B as well. Habibi, sorry he couldn't make it. Obviously you're in the known about Habibi. You're in the Telegram 24/7, right, Barney?
Yeah, for the most part. I live, sleep, breathe Telegram, amongst other things, according to yesterday's conversation.
If there is a message that you guys can give Habibi for selling so early, man, what could it be, dude?
You do you, boo.
You do you. I'm trying to find something to open my drink now. Here, we'll just go with this. It is what it is. So here's where I get started, guys. Obviously, we all know where cryptocurrency is currently trending. We haven't seen any uptrends, especially with what we're seeing is, I like to consider it the domino effect, because the second that we found out that FTX was insolvent, you know, everything just started kind of falling into place. We have now not only Gemini and Genesis currently in hot water. I don't know if you guys have heard about what's happening with them. Have you guys heard about it?
Yep.
What's your intake on that, man? Now,
so everybody here knows that I talk with exchanges on a semi-regular basis, some of them on a daily basis. And for the starting last week, basically on Tuesday, brakes just went out across the board. Just they slammed on the brakes. A lot of it was, let's do the whole crap, this shouldn't have happened, let's make sure our house is in order kind of thing. They've trickled along. They're just moving at a really slow speed right now. And then come to find out, you know, from talking to a few people here and there, they're doing more of a global crypto audit. And what they're finding out is the FTX thing was almost like a tip of an iceberg kind of thing. And you phrased it very well. It is a domino effect, and it's going to cascade a bit. I don't think it's going to, again, my personal opinions, I don't think it's going to be, you know, crippling or anything like that. It is going to set us back a little bit, you know, because the general public that's not heavy into crypto, they're not seeing the stuff that some enterprises and some projects are doing on the positive side. They're only seeing what they're seeing on the news, or what they're reading in the paper, or what pops up in their Facebook feeds. So they're seeing the bad things, you know. It's the news, God love them. They don't sell subscriptions by talking about how good the Girl Scout troops do and selling cookies on the corner. They're going to get what draws attention, and the attention is crypto's crashing. Keep your money in the institutionalized banks. I'm not saying it's a driven narrative or anything like that. I'm just saying they've got to make their money. They've got to advertise. They've got to have advertisers. So there's going to be a domino effect. It's going to set us back a little bit. There's massive distrust issues in the community, in the crypto community, but more especially, there's massive loss of trust outside of the crypto community to the people that aren't involved with it and don't see what's going on in the day-to-day stuff. So it's going to take a bit. You're going to see a lot of these big exchanges, enterprises, projects, everything like that. They're really going to start shifting to showing how you can trust them. I saw an email that came out today from one of the exchanges, and it's just a general email that everybody that's with them gets, stating why here's some reasons you should trust us. This is what we've done. So you're seeing a really hard shift towards that, because all the people see is the bad stuff. They get scared, and they're not willing to throw money into something they're scared of.
See, the crazy part is now that we're seeing everything transpire. So obviously we're seeing the exchanges make the announcements where they're saying, hey, you know what? No, we have enough one-on-one assets to be able to cash out our customers. We're very transparent with what we do. I feel like the only one that's been, as far as, going over the hill to try to prove to their customers, has been crypto.com. Not only have they published, not only are they doing it, but they also publish the information on the assets that the customers hold. But also they threw out an AMA in Twitter. I don't know if you guys caught it. It was almost like an hour and a half to 2 hours Pacific time, dude. It was like midnight or something like that, from my understanding. But dude, they were like, no, we're not. We're not one of the exchanges. We're not the one next to be falling. We don't mess around with your money. If anything, they make money from the trading fees at most. And this is where a lot of the exchanges are lacking, dude. And which is why Solana's in trouble, which we'll go into that in just a moment. But I want to hear what Lewis has to say about what's been happening, man.
No, I mean, just echoing what Barney stated, I think what we're seeing right now from the FTX debacle, right, is the layers of or tentacles is the right analogy here. The tentacles of where FTX was really embedded throughout the entire industry, not just in crypto, but outside of it, right? I agree that it's not going to long-term affect our crypto community, but in the short interim, crypto has always been this thing of taboo. Don't trust it. FTX, quite frankly, just reaffirmed that stance for many folks. You think of the Super Bowl last year. I remember watching it, and it was like FTX commercial after FTX commercial after FTX commercial with celebrity endorsements and whatnot. And where are all those celebrities now, right? I think there was a huge piece on Tom Brady and Giselle investing $650 million into FTX. Tom's been very quiet, so has Giselle, and I would do the same thing. I just hope, the big players like Crypto.com or Coinbase or Binance or any other of these folks use the moment right now to really help other community members and demystify this notion that crypto is FTX, and it's not. Crypto is bigger than FTX, and I hope, obviously we're a small community here. All of us here are counter pushing that narrative, but I hope these big players help spread the word that there's a lot of good things that come out of crypto, and will continue to do so. So, but yeah, the tentacles of FTX are pretty massive.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a lot of great opportunities with crypto, but also it goes to with the same one will mess it up for the rest, and people as enough don't have enough confidence when it comes to crypto just yet. But I believe still at the end of the day, we will prevail. Crypto will always be here. It's not going anywhere. It's probably one of the best things that has come around in the, what are we, 21st century, whatever. I don't care. Yeah. So I want to touch up on this question right here, because this is one question that does get asked a lot, and a lot of people always make their predictions. Now, I don't feel like there's a solid prediction as to, hey, somebody knows exactly when the bottom's going to hit. We don't know. But what I can tell you from my perspective, before we get to Barney and Lewis, I don't think we have hit the bottom yet, because as you guys know, I work in the mortgage department for my financial institution. So I've been doing mortgages for some time now. I can tell you guys that right now I'm following up on what the Federal Reserve is doing, because it affects my job and what I do. So I am looking at it on a daily basis like a hawk. I'm watching interest rates go up on a daily basis. You guys have no idea how insane that drives me, because I'm left with no work now sometimes. So I'm just sitting in front of a desk looking pretty. And I'm not really that pretty, so I don't think I'll get paid enough for that. But look at Lewis laughing, man. But I don't think we have hit the bottom yet. We still have yet to control inflation. So what the Federal Reserve is going to continue doing is they're going to continue taking an aggressive approach for the remainder of the year in order to be able to control it. What is that going to do? That's going to continue increasing interest rates. It's going to keep people from investing and putting money into digital assets like cryptocurrency, because they're going to want to have that extra cash in hand. They're not out there buying. They're not out there paying for luxuries and stuff. So I still think we are far from the bottom. That's just my opinion, but I want to hear from you guys, man.
I mean, I tend to agree with you on pretty much everything you said. With what's going on with inflation and interest rates and everything else, disposable income is not a term that's thrown around anymore. There's really no such thing as a disposable income unless you're in the top 10%, let's say, financially secure people. You're Johnny Blue Collar guys like me, guys like you. It's paycheck to paycheck, and things are getting more expensive, and there's no signs of them getting cheaper. So the money I might have to throw in, $50 here or $50 there, I just don't have it right now. And that's pretty widespread. So what you're seeing, why that's going to bring us down lower is you've got to get that $50 somewhere. And if you have $50 sitting around in a project or an enterprise or something like that, you're like, I really hate to do this, but I have to eat. I got to feed my kids. So you're going to see money slowly. You're not going to see a bunch of the big happy I got money to throw around whales pulling out big amounts, but it's one person pulling out $1 million is not as impactful as 1 million people pulling out $1. If you look at it from that perspective. So I'm with you. I don't think we've seen the bottom yet. I think we've still got a pretty low way to go. There's speculation out there from other people on what ETH's going to get down to and what Bitcoin's going to get down to. And although I tend to think that on the decentralized nature of crypto, if you take out the centralized exchanges, it will survive just fine. But it's going to get lower. It really is, and it's going to be tough times. But we have no choice but to fight through it. And I'll speak of our enterprise. I won't say it by name because it's not centric to them, but we were born into the adversity of the world coming down, crumbling around us. And we've managed to just stay our course. And the ones that are strong and will do that, they'll be just fine. It's going to be tough, tighten the belts. As they say in some of the Telegram, it's baloney for a while. When we feel like splurging, we'll put some bread on the sandwich. But, that's just the way it is right now.
You couldn't have said it better, Barney. I completely agree.
Oh no, I can always say it better. I just, I don't
see what happens when you try to give them some compliments. But no, it's true. I mean, everything, disposable income, that's the key there. And for everyday working people, and this is going back to your point that you always make, Barney. It's like, maybe if there is disposable income, it's coming from big folks, but the folks that we're trying to attract to crypto, right, are the ones that are still learning about it or haven't been exposed to it. They don't have the disposable income right now. And the best we can do is still raise awareness around it as a community in hopes that when disposable income does come, these folks are ready and educated to make some decisions. But ramen on sale too for 50 cents. Jimmy's on it tonight, man.
Let's see, there's a big one right there. I remember when ramen wasn't on sale too for 50 cents. It was a whole 12 pack for $2, So,
yeah. Yeah.
Guys, real quick, before we move on to this question by Delt107, I just want to welcome our next guest. We got Mike Tyson in the house, man.
What happened to Elon? Elon left already, huh? Elon
still here, man. Dogecoin sucks. New IT, whatever, LY to the moon. But I want to touch up on this because I don't think you're the truth. And I love saying this. I'm gonna go ahead and put my tinfoil hat on. This dude, Sam Bankman-Fried, was having meetings with the White House to discuss crypto regulation. And I still want to touch up on the Solana token because the whole FTX collapse had everything to do with what's happening with Solana. But how the hell are we going to have somebody like Sam Bankman-Fried talk about crypto regulation when he can't even regulate his own exchange and run it properly? So I don't know, man. Do you think he was involved and he was part of what really just happened and it was done on purpose? It could be, if you really think about it, he was a huge donor to the Democratic Party. From what I hear, he was flooding them with millions and millions of dollars for their campaigns. And it's crazy, man. It's crazy to think that these politicians were accepting the money to begin with when, for one, you don't see them supporting crypto. Why are they allowing crypto to support them, if you get what I'm saying?
I've said this just the other day, and I'm sorry I really can't make too many comments on this one because grandma always told me never discuss religion, politics, or pizzas in group settings because you're going to make 50% of the people mad. So, um, I have my own opinions on it on the FTX. All I can say is let's see what plays out, and more importantly, let's see what is said and what is not said in the coming weeks on stuff.
What do you think, Louis? You think he'll get a slap on the wrist? You think he's going to go to jail? What do you think, man? Is he going to hide in one of those islands where we're never going to hear from him again?
No comment, man. I'm like Barney. I have my own opinion. I guess the only statement I'll say is money flows into both parties, whether it's in your face or not. And we can leave it at that.
Want to give a huge shout out, Tron Cryptotron. He's out here in the chat. This guy is a machine, just like William. Dude, this guy is putting out shows 24/7. Man, sometimes I'm looking at my Twitter and it shows that he retweeted at midnight. I was like, what the hell is this guy doing up at night? But no, huge shout out to you, Tron. I really appreciate you, brother. Thank you for coming out today. We got Joe Chavarria, Coinbase with eyes. Yeah, I know. I saw the conspiracy theory that Bear put out a couple of days ago with the whole wallet situation. And you know what? It's been confirmed. So there's a couple people who were able to swap with that function that's been going on, but nobody knows anything. So we're still pending on that announcement. Could be anything right now. But Matthew, we got everyone should have a cold wallet. And yeah, everybody should have a cold wallet, a ledger, trust wallet, whatever you guys want to have. But don't keep your most valuable assets in a centralized exchange. I learned that the hard way. And this should be a lesson to everybody. Everything that's transpiring at the current moment, you guys should not be keeping all your funds in a centralized exchange. Barney, Lewis, do you guys keep your funds in a centralized exchange?
No. Nope. Look, I love the centralized exchanges for what they do. I don't, and this isn't a conspiracy kind of thing. This is just an intelligent kind of thing. I'm not leaving all of my eggs in that basket. I've got multiple cold wallets that I use just in case, something screws up on one, it's my money. I want it to be safe, and it's my digital money. I can't put it under my mattress, but you know what? I can put my ledger under my mattress. I wouldn't recommend it, but I don't keep it in a centralized exchange. I keep it in a cold wallet. I keep some play around stuff that I do, in my, in a Coinbase wallet. Yes, or in my MetaMask, but I don't keep it on the exchange itself. I never will.
Same, 100%. Yeah, it's just where we are in the exchanges situation right now. I think not every. I don't. I'm not gonna say it there. I have cold wallets, and yeah, we'll go from there.
Oh yeah, no, I agree, man. And you know what? If anything, I love the ease of access to be able to buy from a centralized exchange. I love it. I love how it works, but at the end of the day, we also are responsible for our own actions, and we gotta make sure. And I preach this 24/7 in the majority of my videos. When we have the DeFi double shot, for those of you who are here in the comment section and who are new, I see a lot of new faces because I put out some content for the Volt Emu community, and you guys are here, and I really appreciate you guys tuning in because this is a cool thing that we're doing. We're hanging out, we're talking crypto, shooting the shit, whatever, but you're learning about DeFi as well. Now, with the whole wallet situation, just take your money out of centralized exchanges and make sure that you keep it in outside of that. You minimize your risk and you maximize your profit taking whenever the token does decide to take it. Just really appreciate everybody for stopping by. But let's see, we got a couple more comments. You got beat by Buster Douglas. Okay, Jim B. Let's see. See, he's shilling right now, man. He's a shilling machine. But anyway, so I do want to touch up on the whole Solana situation. I know you guys are obviously aware of what happened with Solana's collapse. So my input on this is how the hell was FTX able to provide Alameda with the funding to be able to loan money to other people and then lose? So now the Alameda had, I believe, 800 and something million dollars in Solana that was unlocked, or I believe locked, because they had a certain amount that was unlocked, and then they have some in liquid form. So what we saw is obviously the huge panic and people knowing that if Alameda collapsed because of FTX, people were like, hey, you know what? They hold this much on their books of Solana. They're going to eventually cash out in order to save whatever they have left over. So people started panicking. They started withdrawing. Alameda postponed, or the Solana blockchain itself postponed the initial unlocking of the $890 million of Solana tokens that were supposed to be freed, I believe, on November 9th and November 12th, one of those dates. But it's just insane how much these companies hold of a certain token, enough to wreck so many investors. I want to hear your input on this, guys, the whole Solana situation. You're up to date on that.
I wish I was more up to date on it as I am, but it all falls back to, the whole nature of cryptocurrency was set up on a decentralized solution where one person or one entity or one organization can't say, you know what, we're pausing this. That was shown with on one of the trading platforms. I'm not going to call them an exchange because I don't technically think they are. There was a certain thing a couple of years ago with a store that sold game stuff, and they just up and paused, trading on it. They had the ability to do that. And, there's no way on a DeFi environment, one person can say, oh, I'm going to pause. For the whole entire thing. I can't lock everybody's wallets. I can't do this. As the creator and the maintainer of a token, sure, we can pause trading or stop it, but that's something completely different than taking one exchange that has billions of dollars on it spread across hundreds or thousands of projects and tokens, and taking that money and investing it into other places. And that's where you get your trickle down from. And I'm not a big fan of the centralized nature of it. That it goes against what the original crypto, with Bitcoin, that started it all, so to speak. It goes against the nature of what it was set out for. It was set out to make it to where the masses controlled the currencies. It wasn't tied to the gold like the US dollar used to be. The US dollar is now not backed by gold. Now it's backed by we swear we're going to pay you this from the US government. So, they can print as many dollar bills as they need to. Oh, but then you get inflation, and then you get inflation out of control. My draw into crypto was the decentralized nature of it. And that's what I want to stick to. And when when that's the part that's really focused on, I think that ties really back into why I think it's going to survive, because it's going to come down to that at some point. So I just, that's my 2 cents on why this is the domino effect and why they shouldn't be. There's no regulation. There's no governments. There's nothing saying that, there's no federal regulation saying, hey, you have an exchange. Please don't take all of your investors' money or all of your holders' money and put it into something else. I don't know.
And that's where I think that we should have the regulation. I know a lot of people are not for the regulation, but guess what? You're already paying taxes on that crypto. If you're not, then that's on you, man. And the government will eventually come for you, because guess what? These crypto exchanges, whenever you cash out, dude, they are reporting that to the IRS or the federal government.
Mm-hmm.
Get in trouble for your ass? Hell no, man.
When it comes down to centralized exchanges, yes, there should be regulation, because if not, you get exactly what we're going through right now. Plain and simple. You can't regulate decentralized. It's an oxymoron if you say you can. But on centralized exchanges where they're allowed to take multiple projects and enterprises and tokens and take people's money and hold it and do with what they will, there has to be some form of regulation out there saying, okay, your will is limited to this.
And I wanna touch up on this question real quick because I feel it's important to make sure I'm transparent with the people who do follow me. Yes, so Delt 107, I did pull from Luna Classic, and I actually said it in a couple of my videos. I will, as soon as I saw a profit, I dipped, man. I bought back in as soon as it dipped, but it's at this moment it's a degen play, especially because I don't really see Luna Classic prevailing at this very moment. It's a long-term hold. So if you're one of those people who can diamond hand for 5-10 years and wait for the $1 trillion supply and for people to come back to the project to build on it, to regain its reputation, then that's great. And I'm all for that. That's why I have a small bag still, but I sold my initial investment on it. I traded it for LY myself. So kudos to you. I'm not just saying that because I got these two people in front of me, but I'm saying that because I mentioned it in one of my previous videos. I sold once it peaked. But yeah, that's just my take on it. I just want to make sure there's a little bit of transparency on that. I want to go to a couple more comments here. We got Jim B. For those who are out there, is Coinbase wallet safer to store crypto? Now, I know they have a decentralized wallet, right? Coinbase?
Yes. If you think of wallets like Coin, and I saw this question, I've kind of been ramping up for it. If you think of a decentralized wallet, it's out on the blockchain, and Coinbase or MetaMask or Trust Wallet, they are the vessel you use. They're the conduit to the blockchain. So you can take your pass for your key phrase, your 12-word key phrase that you got when you set up your Coinbase wallet, go to MetaMask, put in the same coin phrase, it then verifies that on the blockchain, and you have access to all of your assets. So the Coinbase wallet's fine because it is DeFi. MetaMask, Trust Wallet, it's when it's on the actual exchange itself, when you're holding it there, that's where it's not as, I'm not saying it's not safe for all exchanges, but it's not out there on the blockchain. It's in their own internal chain.
And I think actually crypto.com said this as well during that live AMA that they had. They said, okay, if you don't trust the centralized crypto exchanges, then okay, we have a DeFi wallet. Utilize your DeFi wallet and store your digital assets there. So yes, as long as it is a decentralized wallet, then I feel that they're safe because remember, and a lot of people say this, you're not going to hear it just from me, not your keys, not your wallet, man.
Exactly.
Lewis, are you doing any collabs marketing with Cryptobolics? DeFi Drew, I do apologize for this, but we're not taking any questions in regards to Lillian today. We're literally just shooting the shit on crypto, the market, and what's happening. Really appreciate you being here, DeFi Drew. I know you're one of our biggest supporters out here. But yeah, thank you, my good guy. Thank you for let's see. Oh, speaking of the devil, we got Jeff Pesos.
Wow.
Hey, Pesos.
Jeff's here. See, I got to throw out Win Jeff, and if I had a gift to throw up here of Jeff just apparating, that would be great.
Dude, I said this in my previous live stream last week, but every time I hop into the Telegram and I see this picture, I laugh, dude. I freaking laugh. It's just
I'm glad somebody does.
Click to delete zeros, my guy. He's making it rain pesos on everybody. Let's see, Joe Chavarria, got to pay Big Daddy Uncle Sam. And yeah.
Hey, Crypto Flex said send the link.
There you go.
Where's Crypto? Oh, hey, Crypto Flex. I did send you the link, my guy. Go on Twitter. I sent it to you on Twitter last night. Let me see.
He did that to me too, and he forced me to go onto Twitter to get the link. So he made the stabby list.
I told him if he doesn't do it, I'm going to do stabby on him.
And shout out to Jeff. You know, he does it for all the jokes and everything. Hey, he surprised me. You know, Jeff stepped up in the biggest way possible in Telegram, and he's like one of our stellar mods out there. So,
I mean, I know he's the $1 million pesos man and everything, but does he do anything else? Because I don't care what time of day it is.
He's on.
He's there.
Yeah. He might have multiple people logged in as him, but it's just it's the same consistent person though. So
maybe he figured out cloning.
Maybe
I'm scared.
If
so, Jeff, please reach out to me. I could use that. I could use that technology.
Crypto Flex, I just messaged you on Twitter, buddy. Go ahead and check it out, man. Let me see. Can I invite somebody still? Yes, I can. So let me copy it. I'm gonna send you the link on Twitter real quick. We're gonna have somebody else join us, guys. Let me just get on this real quick. All right, Crypto Flex, I just sent you the link on Twitter. You came in at the right time, dude, because actually there's something that I want to share with everybody on Twitter. And I'm sorry if I'm being a little bit grotesque on this when I'm sharing, but
Oh, cool, Crypto.
I want
Oh, Domingo.
You know me better than anybody. Look, guys, I recently released a video. Some of you caught it, some of you didn't. It was published, I think, about 7 days ago. Louis, did you happen to watch it? Were you able to watch it?
I don't know what you're talking about right now.
Okay.
Plausible deniability.
Hey, all I know is I got so many negative reviews on it.
You know, I did see you come out with a post saying, I didn't mean to offend someone or something. I was like, what did he do this time?
It's just I got so many DMs from so many people that got the video. Oh, I got Crypto Flex on, man. Here we go. We got the
Okay.
owner of crypto in the house. What's going on, buddy?
Working. So
Looks like your connection's rugging a little bit, my guy.
yeah, I'm driving, brother.
Oh, you're good. How you doing, man? How you doing?
I'm doing just fine, man. Just looking at the charts, man. You know, how y'all brothers doing?
Staying busy.
So, folks, I see y'all.
Yo, no lie, you really do look like Usher, bro.
Right?
Right?
Hey, I could tell you this. I got chased out of malls before looking like Usher.
No.
First world problem, buddy.
There you go.
Well, in case you guys haven't yet to check out Crypto Flex, my guy, the Usher of crypto, he's been putting out some amazing content as well on Millennium Finance. Please do me a favor. Make sure that you guys hit up the channel, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to stay up to date on all his content as usual. But do me a huge favor as well. If you guys are in here and you guys are enjoying the content, let me know.
Like the stream, please, folks. Like the stream.
There you go. But what we're doing is basically we're talking a little bit about what's happening with the market, the collapse of FTX, Solana, Gemini, Genesis, all this great stuff. Just I would love to hear a little bit about what your input on this is, Crypto Flex.
I mean, for me personally, I think like last year the market was booming. The market was booming last year. And that's because we didn't have inflation. We didn't have this war in Russia and Ukraine. But also too, right now we're just weeding out the bad actors. We're weeding out the bad actors. It's better that this stuff happens now than when we get deep into crypto. When we get into 25% adoption, 50% adoption, we're better off getting these bad actors out now.
And I think that's going to be actually very, very important in order for us to be able to move forward towards massive adoption when it comes to crypto. Yeah. I've been a huge advocate for crypto since I started because I fell in love with it, man. And I'm going to tell you guys, in case you guys don't know, my first cryptocurrency that I bought was at the hype of Dogecoin when, the whole Elon situation when he was supposed to be
same here.
That's me. I don't know about you guys when you guys got into crypto.
I got in about 2 years ago, believe it or not. I bought my first token. The first thing that I bought was SHIB.
Same.
Louis, what did you buy? Was it what was it? What's that token that you guys have been talking about in the Telegram? It wasn't called, but I
next question. Cool, Crypto. I have
What's
a
up?
question for you and for Barney and for Flex here. You know, crypto has moved so far in the life. It's a rapidly moving market, right? If you look at 5 years ago, what the top 10 projects were, companies were, it's very different than what the top 10 company projects are today. What do you think is going to be the next breakthrough, right? I mean, we talk about Sol, we talk about what Atom or all these other like blockchains. The tech is moving so fast. It's the nature of the beast. Where do you think our next use case breakthrough is in the digital asset world? For me, Web3 is talked about a lot, but we think about mass adoption. How is all that? What do you think? What do you think next year is going to introduce?
Well, I mean, I'm going to take personal and professional stuff out of it, obviously. I know of one that's really going to be kick-ass, I promise you. But from mass adoption and everything else, I think the safe play is going to be more adoption of Web3 because it's able to utilize more of the gaming aspect more. And I say that primarily because that's the next generation of people that are going to be coming into this. You know, the generation my age, they will do. The generation above me, they're clueless to everything. But the younger generation that's out there now, they've got to be lured into it somehow. And you've got to figure out how to lure people that are, I got to use my words wisely here, TikTok attention spans, for a lack of better word. You got to get them quick. You know, you got to set that hook and you got to reel it in. So I think that's going to be where you're going to see the largest adoption coming from is that market and that segment is going to be based off of Web3 stuff. The utility tokens or the utility chains and tokens that apply to that, that's going to be not so much public global adoption, for a lack of better words. The public is going to use it. I just don't think they're going to know they're using a blockchain. You know, take what we're doing as an example, Lewis. The people will see the front end that they're using. They'll see what they're using at the doctor's office and everything else. They're not going to realize or need to know that all this is happening on a blockchain behind the scenes. Yeah. You're using words that are just blow their minds. So for global popularity and adoption, I think Web3 is going to be where you're going to get it from that younger generation of the flashy, bright colors and games and, you know, how they can utilize and merge the real world with some sort of a captivating thing.
Yeah, no, I like that answer. And I got you to say something.
That's pretty much
blockchain. Oh, interesting.
Usher Crypto, you got something, bro? Sorry, man.
Barney pretty much summed it all up. That's the target audience right now. You know, if we can captivate, you know, if we can capture that younger generation, which is starting with the gaming. You know, if the gaming people, like even play to earn games, that. Hold on for a second. I think the more people get familiar, a lot of people don't understand crypto because they don't know how to use it. They don't know how to buy it. They don't know what it is. I think more education, like videos or just tutorials on people how to buy crypto and not being a financial advisor, but to actually guide people into seeing what it is. Because when I entered crypto back in 2020, December 2020 was when I got into crypto. I bought Dogecoin on Robinhood Exchange, and I was pretty much blown away by like the financial gains in a short period of time just by investing. But I didn't know what crypto was, so I actually spent every night looking on the internet, studying crypto just to be more educated. So I think maybe if people are more educated on what crypto is, they'll be more interested in it.
Yeah,
and I gotta agree on that, but I want to touch up on something else right here, because I don't think that we're gonna see the mass influx of people joining the crypto sphere, because you got to really take into consideration how many people left crypto overall with the current collapse. A lot of people left exchanges, took their money elsewhere. People who were looking to get a quick reach scheme or whatever with cryptocurrency, they're gone forever. They're never going to invest in crypto because they have a sour taste of what's happening right now. Even senior investors. I personally, even though a lot of people are not for regulation within crypto, I think that's going to end the financial institutional funds. It's what's going to bring the money in, because people are going to be confident enough to say, hey, you know what? If the government has regulated this, then it must be safe for me to invest. Just like when you're putting your money in a financial institution, it's backed up by the government up to 250K. That's fine. I'll go ahead and deposit my money in there. That's just my point of view.
Yeah, that's right. What?
Yep.
Go ahead, Bart.
No, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Now I'm just going to agree with Cool Cryptos. Once regulation comes into play, a lot of people are going to be feeling safe and secure. There's a lot of money on the sidelines just waiting to get into crypto, but they're waiting for regulation.
Well, if you take into consideration, if you're building a blockchain that deals with anything that's currently regulated, whether it be medical, whether it be banking, pick anything that has a government regulation to it. You have to design your blockchain to fall within the scope of the currently already set regulations. So you've got that's shored up. Well, then that means that regulation now has to be altered because you're bringing in a new tool, a new mechanism that can do things that the current setup cannot do. So they're only regulating what can currently be done. So I think with the regulation on exchanges and everything else, you're going to start seeing more stuff on I mean, you're not going to see it on TV or anything unless you're watching that, this is what's going on in Capitol Hill channel. You'll see regulations where they're taking a medical blockchain, let's say, and looking at, okay, how do we make sure that this is really safe? How do we regulate so that they're not out there taking people's data and doing with it at their will? So I myself am all for it. Now, I think a lot of things are overregulated. I think some things are underregulated. I would love to strike that happy balance. So yeah, I don't know. This steers totally away from the original question, Lewis. And crypto. I'm really sorry about that. You know how these go.
So real quick, I actually want to answer Raymond Ayala's question to the best of my abilities. I don't have 100% the answer for you, but what I'm assuming, because Brew Labs is the application outside of a centralized platform, I want to go ahead and assume that whatever you put in there, you get back. But I will dig a little bit deeper, because this is a really good question. We gotta always take precaution as far as, is Brew Lab susceptible to what FTX witnessed itself. So I'll make sure to get with you on that one. I'll make sure to DM you as soon as I find the answer. But this is actually what I wanted to show everybody. So if you guys look at the screen right now, we see Watcher Guru on my Twitter. Genesis themselves has been actually tweeting out that they're doing okay, that the customers' funds are secure and everything's fine, that they've only mitigated their risk to only a couple $1 million. Then they went on to saying that it was $170-something million, which doesn't make any sense. Now we have reports saying that they're looking for a $1 billion emergency loan by Monday. What does this tell you, man?
Wow.
Yeah, just wow.
Yeah.
This tells you that they got to be in some kind of a damn pickle.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably not that they're looking for it so they can, build a new wing or expansion or R&D. So,
are you guys familiar with who CoffeeZilla is?
Who?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
I heard of CoffeeZilla when he was tearing down.
Dude, this guy is insane. So if you guys have yet to subscribe to CoffeeZilla's channel, make sure that you guys check out his content. So he usually, and I think he's been featured on Netflix before, but he does like these documentaries, semi-documentaries, where he talks about the collapses of certain things. Now, on my next live, I'm actually going to dedicate my next live to Save the Kids token. Which I'm going to be talking about what they're all about, because it's crazy. It's crazy to see how many influencers, how many projects we see that are the same thing of every rug pull that we see in the crypto space now. So tune in next week on Thursday at 4:30. But This guy, dude, he does so much research on what's happening. He's been doing the research as far as Gemini and Genesis. And after he released his videos and he told them that they were going to be investigated by him, they started putting out the tweets that they're only taking losses for this amount. Now they're taking losses for a larger amount. And now that it's public information and he's tracking all their activity and how he's proving that they're also insolvent, look at now everything that's coming to fruition with them looking for a $1 billion emergency loan. Now they're coming out and being more transparent with their customers about what pickle they're in, dude. So it's crazy. Check him out, dude. He's crazy, man. He's good, though.
Yeah, he is.
We got Cryptotron, one planet at a time. We got Shaman Ramen. Smoking is bad for health. It is, but it takes the edge off, man.
It's bad for my health, but it's good for everybody's around me.
Medical blockchain, baby, the first one. And you know what? You guys are witnessing live. We are actually the reason why I brought Barney and Lewis is because we're doing $100 trillion burn, baby. No, I'm kidding.
Wow. Wow.
You just entered the stabby list now.
He just skyrocketed to the top of the list. Hey, Jeff, guess what? You can sleep comfortably tonight. You're no longer number one.
I'm gonna get a message tonight saying sleep with one eye open. But yeah, man, this is crazy.
Wow. That's crazy.
But yeah, there's also one more thing that I wanted to share with you guys besides the BlockFi. As you guys,
hey, cool.
BlockFi.
Just so you know, I got a hard stop here in 9 minutes, man. You all keep going all you want, but I've got a hard stop, man.
Same here. Actually, I didn't plan to go on longer than an hour. That's usually my time because I got kids. But
I wanted to just get on here too.
Next time, join us, brother. Connect.
No,
let me know your schedule.
With my schedule, I was like, man, let me just try to jump on. Try to show my support, brother. I appreciate y'all. So,
Lex, which time zone you in, buddy?
Eastern.
All right, gotcha.
Everybody's Eastern. I think Bear's the only one that's Central, right, Lewis?
I'm Central right now.
I thought you were Eastern.
Oh, only when I'm in Indy. I'm in Texas now.
This guy. When are you going to come by over here so I can show you what a good burger is? Not that Whataburger crap.
Well, if you're going to talk about In-N-Out, then Grandma also said don't talk about burgers.
No. I'm not going to say In-N-Out because I know In-N-Out is played out, bro. Sorry.
Yeah. And I'll tell you, I will make a stop in California. Never. I've been there, done that, not doing it again tomorrow.
If Barney has to come out to LA, I'm definitely on the stabby list. He wants to do it in person.
Oh, man.
Well, that makes two of us. So here's the
if
last.
If I ever invite you both to a barbecue in LA, worry.
Should I come with like a bulletproof vest or something? With an armor suit?
The thing about bulletproof vests is they're not really good for a straight stabbing attack. So you wear whatever you want. Chainmail is going to be your better option, to be honest with you. A really tight weave would be good.
Lewis got my back. He'll be in front of me.
Wow.
Be like, Lewis, handle my light work.
But no, as you guys know, BlockFi filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy as well. But the one thing that I want to show you, I can't find the tweet, but in case you guys didn't know, I got an invite from Lewis to watch something on November 18. I don't know if this is what you were referring to, but I guess somebody was supposed to release the Sam Bankman-Fried and Caroline sex tape if they're not held accountable.
Oh, man.
You've been holding on to that one.
Oh, damn. I meant my hard stop was now. I'm sorry. My hard stop was now.
Oh, my God.
I expect that from Jeff. Jeff is probably already screening. Jeff is doing the first screening of it. We'll provide later.
Stabby. No, but no, it's real. It's real. I haven't seen it. I'm just saying. Not only did and I think Whale Watcher tweeted it out, and a lot of other people who tweet out news about crypto. I saw it on my feed and I said, is this really real? We're going to have to wait to see on November 18th. I'm not watching it, but I know Rodney, in case you guys don't know who Rodney is, he does live streams with crypto and all that stuff, but he's having a movie night.
He said, my crypto journey.
Yes.
You know what? You know what's Rodney? He actually gave me my name, the Usher of Crypto.
No way.
He did.
How do you know him?
I've been following his streams, his live streams, a lot since October. So he gave me my name, Usher of Crypto.
He might be the one that tweeted it out as well, dude. So let me see if I can find it real quick just so you guys can see it, dude, because it is scary, dude. If somebody's actually going to be releasing this, man, this is scary. Oh, there it is. So here we go. And this is Whale Watcher, dude. They always tweet about
wow.
I'm speechless. This is the lie. Hey, if this didn't crash, if FTX didn't crash Bitcoin, I think this is what's gonna crash Bitcoin. Look at the disappointment on Luis's face.
I stated earlier in this, one of the first things I said, the opinions expressed during this show are no means related to the professional opinions of any organizations of people in this room. These are purely cool cryptos, depraved, degenerate opinions that you're seeing on the screen right now.
Lewis knows me better than anybody here. He knows that sometimes I have no filter. There's times where I just text him random shit that I reply to. And going back to the video of this certain project, Shmesh Mama, that I made, I had to delete the video because I got so many negative comments on it, guys. I'm not name dropping anybody, but everybody's like, why would you do that and all this stuff? And it's just, I felt like I needed to personally call out this certain project because I was done with their shit and everything that they were putting out. But it is what it is. It was just for fun, guys. But
man, you gotta take the threats. It's part of the job. I mean, you think I don't lay my head down at night every night knowing that there are 2,500 people mad at me? It's the nature of the beast, man.
It's not that. It's not the threats. It's not the threats that I was scared of. I'm not scared of any threats because at the end of the day, you know what? Those are net bangers. People who don't have the audacity to come and really knock at my front door and say, "Cool Crypto, I heard you were talking shit about my project." And if you're doing that, shame on you, dude. What the hell's wrong with you?
What'd you say, Lewis? I what?
No, I was like, you go to sleep with a smile when you look at all the people that are mad at you. You're like, I did my job today.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
What can we do?
You have to. I have learned, if Telegram has taught me anything, you cannot make, they used to say you can't make all the people happy all of the time. No, you can't make any of the people happy most of the time. So,
That's right.
You can't.
It is what it is. You do the best you can. You get up the next morning, and sometimes you wake up, open the windows, look out, see the sun shining and the birds tweeting, and then sometimes you open the windows, see the sun shining, and you stab the bird. I mean, that's just different days.
Well, guys, that's pretty much all the time we have. Don't forget, man, tune in tomorrow. I'm going to be having a live watch party 11:18.
Well, send me the link for tomorrow.
I'm kidding, guys. Don't worry about it. But
send me the link, brother.
I'll send you the link to the live stabbing. I mean, to the live stream when I'm sitting there with Cool Crypto.
Yeah, send me the link.
If you guys enjoyed this stream, please do me a huge favor. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell to stay up to date. Definitely look forward to bringing some more content for you guys in the coming weeks. We're doing shit. Sorry, my microphone got knocked out, but don't forget, we're going to be having some more content being brought up for you guys in the next coming weeks. I look forward to collaborating with some other people. Hopefully, we can get Bear on the show next week or something, because I know the community loves Bear, and man, this guy's putting out some amazing content. So definitely want to have him in the show. For everybody who's here, don't forget, drop that like, subscribe to the channel. We're still doing the $300 White giveaway. I know this is not paid for by the White team or anything. This is done by me. Once we hit the 500 subscriber mark, which we are only 48 subscribers away, we're going to be doing that $300 outright giveaway, which could be worth a lot more in the future. Not financial advice, but just thank everybody for joining. Barney, Louis, the Usher of Crypto, you guys, thank you for coming by. Do you guys have anything you guys want to say to everybody out here before we leave?
Keep your head up, y'all. That's all you can do. Keep your head up, but keep your nose to the grindstone at the same time. This too shall pass, and we'll all be better off for it.
Yeah. If you have any questions, don't DM me, DM Barney. He has the answers to all the questions.
Yeah, and please do. I love just going through and highlighting a bunch of DMs and right clicking and saying delete.
What I want to say, patience always prevails. If you believe in a project, just be patient. Just believe. That's all I say, because it will pay off. It will pay off. You can't expect for stuff to happen like right now. You can't expect stuff to happen overnight. But when it happens, everything, all the waiting, everything that you've been going through will disappear when it happens. So just be patient. Just be patient. And I also want to say thank you to everybody in the Lillian tribe, to you gentlemen, and just everybody for showing me love. You know, I just started making videos, and I was just like, man, what other better token to make videos on than Lillian Finance, because this token is going to the moon. We're not going nowhere else but to the moon. And I believe in that an infinity%, you know.
Thank you.
And I just want to say, people, be patient out there. Be patient, because good things are coming. Good things are on the way.
Yep.
Now I'm talking like my Ric Flair voice. Good things are coming. Woo! Just getting all hyped, you know, because that's how Lillian Finance makes me feel. It makes me hyped because I know what is coming. And we're out there changing children's lives at the same time. This is going to be a revolutionary token, folks. This is early investment. This is an early investment to a token that is going to be a smash hit. It's going to be a token that's going to be everywhere. So
are you saying we might even go triple platinum?
Triple platinum. We might go diamond, baby. Diamond, baby.
All right, guys. I gotta fly, or I'm gonna have my ass handed to me.
No, all right. Thank you for coming out, dude. Really appreciate it. Thank you, Louis. Thank you, Mr. Crypto Flex, Usher Crypto. Everybody, you guys already know the deal. Stay cool, man.
All right.